All right, guys, have you ever wondered why is it that my followers are doing these really weird things on the internet? Or why they make the behaviors that they do? Well, I have the one, the only Kara here to help us break this down so we can understand our audience just a little bit better. Hey, boring business owners, and welcome to my channel where I help your message get seen in that cluttered newsfeed. If you're looking to crush it with social media and online marketing, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button below so as any more videos from this channel are going to help you with your social media, video, and online marketing goals. All right, Kara, so why don't we just dive into some definitions here?
Sure.
What exactly is the psychology of social media?
So there's a few things. There's the psychology of engagement. That's
Okay.
one thing, and it depends if you're a content creator. That's one thing that you want to know. The other thing is the psychology of actually what happens to us when we're on social media. So that's the other part of it.
So let's talk about the first one, the content
Yeah,
creator
sure.
first. Why the psychology of why we want to create content and what we should be asking ourselves as content creators, because that's what we all are. If we're posting things on the internet, we are content creators. What content we should make for our audiences?
Yeah, sure. I mean, yes, we want to make sure that it's engaging, that we deliver great value, and that we do great stuff and get people coming back. But realistically, it's developing this know, like, and trust factor, drawing them in and making a sale.
Yes.
That's the best part of it. So it comes down to the definition of know, like, and trust and what's behind all of that kind of stuff. And it's appealing to their self-image,
Okay.
encouraging them and giving them some reason to actually do it, and telling them to actually do something, and some kind of exclusivity. So those
Okay.
kinds of things will actually get us into that know, like, and trust factor. And this actually comes from some psychologists. I can only think of one as Kramer.
You're fine.
So these psychologists have actually gone and they've taken the top 100 brands in the US and analyzed their social media and their online presence and gone, okay, so what are the three top things? One is appealing to someone's self-image. So if you don't know what that is, it's what are their fears, what are their needs, what are their beliefs, what are their values, and what are their goals, dreams, or aspirations.
Okay.
They're the 5 things. And you need to break those down and appeal to those things. Then the next thing is really give them some kind of exclusivity, and that doesn't necessarily mean a discount. It can be behind the scenes. Behind the scenes has been really big thing to talk about here today at Social Media Marketing World. And the other thing would be to tell them to actually do this kind of stuff. So subscribe by clicking below, comment, share.
Call to actions.
Yes, absolutely. People go, but wouldn't that be just logical to do the call to action? But some business owners just forget that stuff.
I think that we as content creators and businesses, we forget that our audience wants to kind of be told what to do. I'm not saying that you guys watching are brainless, numb people that don't do anything on their own, but we're trying to encourage you to do something like the value in it. Like, I want you to subscribe to this channel because I don't want you to suffer with your social media. And I think that that's how you tie in that call to action specifically.
Yep. So the main thing that my clients want to know about is those 5 things. That self-image. So, really hone in on those fears, those needs so the fears of your audience, the needs of your audience, the beliefs of your audience, the values of your audience. And if you don't know the difference, a belief is a thought that you hold as truth, and a value is a universal truth. So it doesn't matter, I'm Australian, you're American. Our values, if I said to you, I value integrity, you know what integrity means, or you know what trust or honesty means. But some of the other things are not universal. And then goals, dreams, and aspirations. That's the last one. So really understanding those with your client and showing them that you understand them, you get them, and that you actually share some of those same feelings, those same self-image qualities, and really using those to get you through.
So say those 5 points first again, just so that we can list them out on the screen right now.
So they are fears, needs, beliefs, values, and then goals, dreams, or aspirations.
Okay. So you got those 5 things. So you've created all this really great content. Now you said there's the other part of the psychology of social media. And what part is that?
So the other part of it is what happens to our brains when we use social media.
Okay.
So there are 2 main neurotransmitters when we get on social media. So neurotransmitter is just the chemicals that fly around our brain when we get it, when we're just walking around anyway. So one is dopamine.
Okay.
So dopamine is a neurochemical that's to do with addiction.
Yeah.
So that's how people get addicted to social media, because they get this massive blast of dopamine. The other one's oxytocin. Now, oxytocin is actually what happens when a woman gives birth.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So bodies get flooded with it, and it's what draws a woman to its baby. That's what creates that connection. So what happens in social media is in 10 minutes on social media, people get as much oxytocin through their bloodstream as a woman does on her wedding day.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So imagine the day you're meant to feel most loved up. It's like, no. Save the money, go on social for 10 minutes and you're done.
Courthouse wedding, y'all. Courthouse wedding. That's what I'm getting from this. Don't worry about the big thing. Just go on Facebook.
No.
Same feeling.
Exactly.
That makes me a little sad at the same time. But I find it very interesting that that's what has evolved as our culture and society when it comes to social, that like social media floods us with this intense emotion.
Yeah, and it goes through our brains, and just think of kids that are waiting for that like, that heart, that share, and they're looking at their metrics and they're actually getting this feedback loop of, I need that oxytocin hit, I need to feel loved, and they're just waiting for it with the dopamine. Now, another way to get the dopamine hit with your clients and your customers online is actually to reply to their comments. That will actually trigger the dopamine in their brain. They'll get the notification that says, "Oh, guess what? Desiree just responded to my comment." And it's like, brilliant! I've got to get on there and see what she said.
So it sounds like if we're to make like a little bit of a pattern here. So it's our job as business owners is to create really good content that covers those 5 pieces.
Yep.
That's going to hopefully activate that oxytocin that we want them to have, and then hopefully that person, besides seeing that big old like button or love button or whatever it may be, they're going to comment, they're going to engage, because what you've obviously created now that you know how is an engaging call to action content that someone's going to engage with, and then it's our job as business owners to keep that positive chemical feeling going by offering those specific, like by replying back and keeping it going.
Yeah, and keep them coming back, because you've got that dopamine hit, which is the neurotransmitter with addiction. So you actually want people addicted to you. So keep commenting and keep them coming back to you, and that'll help.
Well, I think that is really great. Do me a favor, guys. Leave a comment below. Get my oxytocin up. And if you guys are looking for more interviews from Social Media Marketing World 2019, hit the playlist on the screen right now. And hey, Kara, where can people go to learn more about you and what you have to offer?
You can find me as KaraLambert.com all over social media, or KaraLambert.com.
Perfect. Again, guys, hit that playlist on the screen to watch more videos and interviews from Social Media Marketing World 2019. And like we always say, military life is never goodbye. To see you soon. So until next time, I'll see you soon.